All right, hopefully it's working now. Can you hear me? Good morning, traders. A little bit of sound issues this morning. I think I got it mastered. Can you hear me on YouTube? All right, thank you very much. I am Ricky Gaspard, your host for this pre-market session, and God bless, of course. We'll be watching for stocks to pop up here. Once they do, we come over and check the current bar volume to make sure they have enough volume to get in and get out safely. It's not a certain number. We just want to see high volume flow in this label here, which is the last candle volume. We also want to see these green bars breaking above this average volume line in Dominator Master. These are buyers coming in that are more than average. And this is the My Blessing indicator. These are the buyers. We want to see this line going up as well. And this is our money flow indicator. It's also a very fast moving indicator. So if you're in a trade, you want it to stay green. When you start seeing red, it may be time to pull out. If you are a new subscriber and you haven't been here before, make sure you watch many of these live streams. But don't trade real money. Do it the old-fashioned way. Write it down on paper, your entry, your exit, when you think you should get in and get out, and your results if you continue to be profitable on paper. Change over to real money, but use small share size. And if you are profitable with real money, the only thing you need to do to increase your profit is increase your share size. Also, I am not a financial advisor. Make sure you reach out to the proper authorities before you use any of my indicators or take any of my advice. And the market is open. Make sure your TIF is set to EXT, and let's see what we have this morning. You'll notice a new indicator up here. I have fine-tuned it to help the traders determine a better entry position. The way this indicator works, it's letting you know the percentage of buyers and sellers at the same time. Feel free to explore with the higher time frames. The higher the time frame, the more accurate the indicator. You can use it all day long. The higher the time frame, the better reading you're going to get out of these two to determine if you should get in or not. So we're watching these percentages. We want the buyers to outnumber the sellers, but we want high volume flow. That is a must. We have NVTS spiking up just a little. Buyer percentages are pretty high. But the volume is low. So this could drop instantly when there's low volume. Selling off now because we don't have the volume to support the run. And good morning, YouTubers. Just a reminder, this is Friday for everyone. There could be profit taking going on most of the day, or if the Lord is on our side, we should see a couple of stocks running. And of course, the Lord's always on our side. Was a pretty tough day yesterday. Just maybe we will pull something out of the market today. Was quantum stock day yesterday, and I missed a bunch of them doing programming. IONQ, but no volume. That's coming off of one of my other scans. IVVD. Instantly dropping down. And the buyers are trying to push it right back up. It's a cheaper stock under $1. I won't be playing this one. It is all over the place. No way to get a reading on it. LTRY. 100% buyers pushing up. And remember, if this is too quick for you, go to a 5-minute chart, try the higher time frames. And I know you guys on YouTube are lost, but we're testing out a new indicator this morning. I don't know why this one's pushing off my screen, though. Guess I'll have to figure that one out. Pushing up a little higher. Good job, traders. Or some of you already made over $100 in the first 8 minutes. Good morning, CompuCare and Soul and everybody on YouTube. Got 80% buyers so far. Of course, I'm looking at the wrong screen. That was on a 5-minute chart. That's because I'm not running Master Scalper up here. I am running the Profit Slayer. Pushing up a little bit more right there. Waiting on number 2 to pop up. See you later, Jimmy. Not seeing anything else at this time. That's the only stock in 13 charts, 13 different scans. But it was one at least. We didn't have any this time yesterday morning. Good morning, Tim. Eli, it's about buyers and sellers and what they decide to buy, nothing else. Our job is to find out where they are. We don't care why. We just want to join them if they're going to buy. Tim, that'll have to come another time, brother. I'm in the session to try to make some money. You are welcome. Sorry I couldn't help you, but timing is off a little. 88%. Can they push it up again? Probably not. Mark, if you join now, just join for a month at a time. And when we transition over in a couple of weeks, I don't have to refund so much money when you subscribe to the website. I'm still debating on how to make that transition. I think if you do a month at a time, it's going to take us some time to switch over. But I think if I let everybody expire on Discord and then have them move over, it'll be a lot less refunds on my side. So if you're joining, do it for a month at a time until we transition. Milo, we've only taken a local run for about an hour, 30 minutes. It's too hot now to even take it out. It's already hitting 97 down here, probably working its way to 100. Right now, I only want a hot stock, not a hot temperature. I'm a little bit tired this morning. I stayed up till probably 11 last night getting this done, and then woke up at 4. Not very much sleep for me, but I'll survive. This indicator right here, if you didn't see it over in newest free scripts, go load it. Read the instructions and load it. I just posted the link for you. Now all of the scans but Magic Scan is blank. LTRY trying to push higher. It's a close battle though, 53 and 46, somewhere around there. But they are winning on the buying side for now. Looks like a weak run upwards though. Matthew, these indicators are only available to the premium members. Mac, it even works better on the higher time frames. Those stocks we see that are just trickling up all day long, put it on the 1 hour or 30-minute time frame and you'll see the percentage of that climb. Just make sure you adjust that time frame throughout the day. If you're interested in any stock at any price, bring the time frame up high enough to get a good reading on the percentages. Jay, I don't have anybody to convert them to TradingView. A lot of people that are on TradingView, they run Thinkorswim on the side as their charting software and use the indicators, but then they do their actual buying and selling over on the TradingView side. BBG, yes, and you'll have to determine that percentage by how fast the stock is moving. If it's moving slowly, then you're going to have to bring the time frame up to try to get a reading on it. Watch those numbers closely and notice what percentage it hits when the stock is rising or falling, And of course, the higher the percentage, the stronger the run up or down. So find those numbers that work for you, find the time frame that works for you, and go with it. Tim, I'll send you a message later. BLMZ. Yeah, it would take 1,000,000 shares to make $1. Well, not 1,000,000, but a bunch. BCTX. If you post stocks, make sure you check the volume on them before you post them. I know most of you already know to do that. Well, here's one of them tall wick candles. They never work out, do they? You can really see the battle going on with this indicator. If it's too quick for you, come over here and hit that 5-minute. Of course, mine is stretching off the chart for some reason this morning, but it'll slow these percentages and that jumping around. It'll slow it down and give you a better reading. You can even go higher, but we won't do that right now. I'll let you play with it all day long. Find your favorite percentage number on whatever time frame works for you. And I'm sure you'll have to change time frames on every stock. They all perform differently. But as long as you can get a reading on it and make some money, that's all we really care about. Stone Cold, I thought that they stopped doing Canada. I lost a few subscribers because they could not access the platform anymore through Charles Schwab. Since the merger, I don't think it's available there anymore. It did change because there's no Schwab in Canada. And Schwab does not do Canada. This is a pretty jumpy stock here. Hard to get a read on it with all those upper wicks. They just keep driving it right back down. You can see all these lower indicators. They are in agreement that this stock is not going up. My blessing is south. Money flow is south. Red on the bars. Going to take a lot of buyers to push it up. Yep, lots of top wicks. Jumpy. High risk. It hits all the factors there. And then the buyers step in just like that and try to get you to come in before the next fall. But you never know. The buyers could come in, outnumber the sellers, and just keep coming in and keep driving it up. It's very unpredictable. It's really the only stock that's moving currently. It's in all of the scans. Well, not all of them, but 5 of them. Bond, I start at 6 a.m. Central Time. I'm in Texas. Actually, I fire it up about 5 minutes before the top of the hour. For YouTube, that is. Buyers are continually hitting this, trying to drive it up there. Them sellers just keep pushing it right back down, though. Nice recovery, Majika. The buyers are continually hacking away, trying to get up there through these sellers. You are welcome. YouTubers, there won't be a stream on Monday because it's a holiday. We will be back on YouTube on Wednesday of next week. Wednesday and Friday next week. Sellers are driving it down. See you later. Have a blessed weekend. Or you just have to keep watching it, get used to the time frames. If you think about it, the percentages, let's just say you go to a 30-minute time frame, the percentages are going to be a lot more reliable. The price still may go up and down on a different time frame, but you need to learn how it functions on a 30-minute, on a 15-minute, on a 1 hour. If they continually let's say you're on a 30-minute and the buyers are continually up in the 85s and 90s and 95s, that's probably an indication to get in. It'll be a lot smoother than trying to judge a 1 minute. I don't think I coded it in that way, Autumn Rain. Chucko, the day part don't matter. You can do 30 minutes 1 year if you wanted. One day just means what you're showing on the chart. I've tried to code this indicator to make it as easy as possible to get a read out of any time frame. How you use it's going to be up to you. Find the uses for it. Les, I will always use all of the indicators. I have my favorites, just like everybody else has their favorites. So whichever works for you, that's the one you want to go with. The one that makes you the most money. I switch indicators all the time. I like all of them. I like the scans. It all depends on which one I feel like running that day. If I'm running this indicator and not the multi-time frame labels, I'm scalping, right? I don't need 5 and 15 or those labels if I'm determining right now if I'm going to get in or not. Long as I can get a reading here, I don't care about 5 minute, 15. If I can't get a reading, I'm going to bring up the time frame to try to get a better percentage reading off of it. I can move it to a 5 minute for a while. We don't have anything to click on though. This slows it down quite a bit. And the higher you go, the slower it slows it down. You don't need a bunch of candles. You just need to know these percentages. Good morning, Terry. Haven't seen you in a few days. Hope you feel better. We could use a stock here soon. Put a little bit of money in the bank. Looking at SOXS on a 5-minute chart just so you can follow the percentages. TSLQ is being posted. Volume is pretty much dormant. Was not moving there for a second. Yeah, the bottom fell out of the SPY this morning, right at the open. The BOS scan is these white arrows. They're looking for break of structure as the price is rising. Gives you an indication of how strong the run is. Everything you missed is over in newest free scripts. Or on your scan, it's going to be very difficult when these scans only refresh every 3 minutes. If they refreshed every minute, that would be a good scan, but they don't. So probably pretty much impossible. Milo, you're not supposed to post self portraits in the chat. had to get him. He left that door open. Could have been worse. He could have posted a singing monkey. SOXS, we can go over there and take a look at it again. So you see the percentages here. Let's say we take a look at the 15-minute chart. So overall, we get a better reading even yet over 15-minute period, right? These are the percentages at a 15-minute period. So during the day, on these good stocks that are steadily moving, you ought to be able to get a good reading on it. You can see it's still going up on a 15-minute candle. The buyers are outnumbering the sellers. We're not jumping all over the place. I don't know how much easier I can make it than this. BBG, they are moving this slow. See you later, Rojo. Have a blessed weekend. Have a blessed weekend, Matthew. Thank you for joining us this morning. All right, YouTubers, that free hour is expired. I let it go through the top of the hour. We did not get anything. I appreciate each and every one of you who joined me this morning. If you're interested in joining us, there's a label at the top of the chat in YouTube. Click it. Join our Discord for free. If you decide to upgrade, make sure you do it a month at a time. You will get me 4 hours a day every morning, 5 days a week, unless there's a holiday. You'll get 60 plus custom scans, 30 plus custom indicators, or probably 40 by now. We'd love to have you on board. Come join our team. We make money most mornings. I'd love to help you out, help you put a little bit of money in the bank, so give it a thought. Have a very blessed weekend, and I'll see everybody on Wednesday. And if you don't mind, hit that like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, make them buy my coffee every morning. God bless. I'm out.